For the first time ever, Ghana is now fueling Nigeria's Dangote oil refinery. So Ghana's Sankofa crude is being pumped into the 20 billion Dangote's oil refinery. The refinery just hit a 70% capacity. And
Nigeria people, they funny me. Like Nigeria, they try compare themselves to Ghana. One, Ghana is older than Nigeria with 3 years. Ghana, they ahead, far ahead, more than Nigeria in terms of everything.
Ghana is about to supply Nigerian with oil. Dangote companies with oil. You guys, you know that Dangote has actually opened his refinery, and it may seem as though that Nigeria does not have reserve in the oil bank, and Ghana is about to intervene by supplying Nigerian oil. You guys, a lot of things is happening as Ghana is also about to supply Nigeria light electricity. It may look as though that some of the things that Nigerians are using to insult Ghana is actually turning back on Nigerians, because Ghana is about to supply Nigerian with oil and words and light. But let's check out these videos and other videos that I also prepared for you to check. But before then, please like this video, subscribe and share. Let's check out this video together.
For the first time ever, Ghana is now fueling Nigeria's Dangote oil refinery. So Ghana's Sankofa crude is being pumped into the 20 billion Dangote's oil refinery. The refinery just hit a 70% capacity, and that's about 610,000 barrels per day. I know the Nigerians are asking, why do we need Ghana? The thing is that Nigeria's own supply has not been steady, and that created challenges with operations and supply, which is making Dangote mix crude from Brazil, Angola, and now Ghana. This is also showing how the oil game in Nigeria, in fact, Africa is fragile. And don't forget, West Africa loses over billions to shortages and smuggling. And aside that, Ghana is even closer than any of the countries they are buying crude from, like Brazil and Angola. This new partnership is kind of a big deal. So let me ask this question. Does this clear the fact that Nigerians need Ghana, or you know, go agree?
Ghana becomes the latest source of crude oil for the Dangote Refinery. This comes as the refinery reaches 70% of its capacity, Solomon Econom reports. Date and time, 01 September 2025, 10:29 a.m. Nigeria's Dangote Refinery has sourced crude oil from Ghana for the first time. This move reflects the refinery's strategy to diversify its sources. The $20 billion project aims to stabilize output and address concerns. It works to ensure steady production and quell speculation about technical issues. The refinery has faced rumors regarding technical setbacks, which it aims to silence. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery is now operating more reliably than ever. Its output increased to approximately 610,000 barrels per day in August. This figure approaches its full nameplate capacity of 650,000 barrels per day. These numbers were reported by Argus. Last month, Benedict George, editor of the Argus European Products Report, stated that the refinery had exceeded industry expectations for 2025. He highlighted steady growth in crude oil receipts and processing rates. The refinery's performance continues to improve consistently.
Gas from Nigeria. Gas isn't cheap. Nigeria has the gas in abundance but need electricity. Ghana has surplus in electricity produced. So what stops the two from getting a deal done, ladies and gentlemen? A barter trade could be all we need as Africans, where we use our resources and expertise to solve each other's problems. This is what intra-Africa trade is all about. And it makes sense to hear this kind of communication from a minister of state, ladies and gentlemen. So this was a statement made by the Minister for Energy and Petroleum in Ghana in an energy conference hosted by Africa Center for Energy Policy, ACEP. This is what he actually said, ladies and gentlemen, and I quote him. "We believe we can work together. Ghana takes gas from Nigeria, generates power and re-exports. We are in discussions to see if we can create a barter arrangement where we take their gas, convert into power, and supply electricity back to Nigeria in the spirit of West African cooperation." End of quote. According to Nigeria's 2024 annual report from the Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, the country produced approximately 6.86 billion standard cubic feet per day of gas. Ghana produced approximately 330 million standard cubic feet per day of gas, natural gas in 2024. So the numbers we are playing with is 6.86 billion by Nigeria and 330 million by Ghana. Nigeria last year produced nearly 21 times the volume of gas Ghana produces. In fact, 10 years ago, Nigeria used to produce between 8.2 to 8.3 billion standard cubic feet of natural gas per day. So they actually got a lot of gas. But what they don't have is the generation capacity. Nigeria's installed capacity stands at approximately 13,625 megawatts, according to Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission. But Nigeria struggles to utilize most of it. So they often use between 5 to 6 gigawatt operationally due to grid instability, poor transmission infrastructure, fuel supply issues, and vandalism. However, as of 2024, Ghana's total installed electricity generation capacity is approximately 5,749 megawatts. Ghana's most usable or dependable capacity at any given time is actually between 4.5 to 4.7 gigawatts due to operational challenges. So Nigeria, with more than 200 million people, has a dependable supply of between 5 to 6 gigawatts. Whereas Ghana, with a population of 33 million, has a dependable supply of between 4 to 7 gigawatts. So check this out. Nigeria has between 5 to 6 gigawatts. Ghana has between 4 to 7 gigawatts. This is where Nigeria's electricity problem resides. The usable power generated on any given day is just too small for their size. And ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore fair to allow for an exchange to help each other in this circumstance. You have the gas, we can produce the electricity. Therefore, you give us the gas, we give you the electricity. This is a good deal in my estimation. I don't know how far this conversation has gotten to in between these two countries, but it should be highly considered, seeing the need each country has for the other. Already, Ghana supplies the Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Benin electricity, and it will be a matter of extending power stations and power lines to Nigeria.
This is a video of President Tinubu.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me.
So His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you assured Nigerians that in your 4-year tenure, you are going to provide constant power and electricity supply to the entire country. And this is 2 years into your government, we still don't have that constant power supply. And instead of you to fulfill this mandate that you made to Nigerians, you are already preparing and campaigning for your 2027 election. I don't know what the Nigerians do now. I don't know why the government and the leaders of this country don't want the Nigerian youth to thrive. We don't want more prosper, we don't want more better. Is it a crime to be a Nigerian youth? Is it a crime to be born in this country that for 65 years after independence, we still don't have constant power supply? And we're going to make match that we are the giant of Africa. And to the EKDC and the Lagos State government, you told Lagosians that you were splitting the electricity distribution to various bands. Band A, Band B, Band C, and whatsoever. And you assured Band A that you'll be giving them 20 hours light, a minimum of 20 hours light, for an increased tariff. Now that 20 hours light, Band A not a C. But yet you are collecting an increased tariff. So the idea was to increase the tariff, but not to fulfill your promise of giving them 20 hours light, a minimum of 20 hours light every day. Businesses are not thriving. Businesses are not growing because we don't have power. We are spending so much to generate electricity by ourselves. And this is another medium that the real estate developers are using to charge Nigerians outrageously for power supply. Because they are telling residents that they are the one power, they are the one providing power. They are the one providing power. They are the one providing transformer by themselves. So what is the Lagos State government doing? What is the EKDC doing? What is the Minister of Power doing? How come in 2025 we still don't have power supply, constant power supply in a commercial city and across the 36 states in Nigeria? Give us constant power supply, no. Give us good road, no. Give us good governance, no. Give us good hospitals, no. Give us good schools, no. No, no, give us. But if we speak up, now come they arrest us. They try to silence us.
Nigeria people, they funny me. Oh. Like Nigeria, they try compare themselves to Ghana. One, Ghana is older than Nigeria with 3 years. Ghana, they ahead, far ahead, more than Nigeria in terms of everything. You see, Ashawo, now Ghana people teach Nigeria people how to run Ashawo. That's why they get bread for Lagos. Because Ghana Ashawo people, they sell agege bread. Once in the daylight, they go sell the bread. In the night, they go do Ashawo. But today, Nigeria people, can they supply Ashawo past Ghana people? In terms of development, hi, nice area. Have you entered East Legon before? East Legon self, you go there East Legon in night time, you go think say na daytime. So in terms of, tell me, university wholesale, see, you guys just follow me to 10,000 followers. I go take you people around Ghana. Is it tourism? Tour? See, to make you people see something. See, this two paper. This is 100. This is 50 cedi. This is 20,000 naira. This is 20,000 naira. Like this. This is 20,000. So Nigeria, you know the Ghana jollof sweet past Nigeria jollof. So Nigeria people make na know they try. We will stay the two countries. We know. Nigeria people they give testimony when they hear say they travel to Ghana. They go church, they go give testimony.
At this point, I just feel like Nigerians should not be comparing themselves with Ghanaians again, with Ghana, because we can see that Ghana is fast moving ahead of Nigeria. First of all, it was Ghana collaborating with Nigeria, taking our gas and then, giving us light. And before, a lot of Nigerians used to have this mindset that Nigeria gives Ghana light. But now, you can see that Nigeria is about to get light from Ghana, and again, the refinery oil. Oh my God, you guys, the last video I talked about Ghana mineral resources, on how Ghana found new gas and oil in their country, and that has been so massive. And now Dangote Refinery, Nigeria is not really selling oil for it. In fact, because the reason why Dangote cannot get oil from Nigeria is because they don't have reserve to sell out. So now Nigeria does not have reserve because Nigeria is a country that have large quantity of oil, but rather Dangote is opting to get oil from Ghana. Isn't that too much? Even that too much? So I don't know what Nigeria is trying. Nigeria government is really the main issue here in Nigeria, because why would a sitting president promise Nigerian lights if he did not perform like that? That if he comes out for second tenure, they should not vote him. But currently Nigerians are having lights, but not 24 hours. Yes, not 24 hours. In fact, it is even getting more worse. And then this same man that said this with his mouth is still coming out for second tenure without fulfilling the previous promise that he said. We Nigerians are very wise this time around. I feel like a lot of Nigerians that are not in Nigeria has opened their eyes and they've seen the difference between Nigeria and other country. I hope they don't make mistake in this next election. Anyway, I feel like at this point, Nigerians should not even try to, compare themselves with Ghana anymore, because it's like Ghana is about to give Nigeria everything that they want. Because if there is light, the insecurity will reduce in Nigeria, and most people will not be running out of Nigeria to look for greener pasture, because the light will help them to perform in their businesses. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Ghana to the world. Ghana is really proving Nigeria wrong every single time. It's well, oh. Thank you so much. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.